Peace be with you. Dear friends, welcome to Living Flame Podcast website and Facebook group. Gospel Reflections for Friday in the 14th week in the Ordinary Time. Gospel according to Matthew chapter 10, verses 16 to 23. In this Gospel passage, Jesus predicts that his disciples will be persecuted. So he gives a comparison that I am sending you like the sheep among the wolves. You can just imagine the sheep among the wolves. What sort of tragedy that would be. But then Jesus instructs them to be cunning as serpents and gentle as doves. That means we have to use our intelligence. We have to be gentle too. So our proclamation of God's kingdom should be a way of proclaiming peace, spreading peace. We need to use our intelligence and we need to be gentle as doves. But remember, we will be among the wolves like the sheep. Well, Jesus says that they will drag you to the council, flog you in the synagogues. They will bring before governors and kings, and you will have to bear testimony to me. And this is the kind of persecution many missionaries have suffered in the past, and they are suffering even in the present moment in many countries where there is no freedom to preach God's kingdom, preach Christ. But then it is a moment of great reflection for us, dear friends, that we never know. There will be a situation around us where we will be persecuted. But then according to Jesus, we should not be worried what to speak and what to say. Jesus himself will provide us with words of wisdom that we will be able to defend ourselves. And we know how in the past the disciples and apostles themselves were persecuted. Most of them were martyred. And also the missionaries who have suffered in various parts of the world, persecution and even sometimes martyrdom. Now this is a great gospel passage for us to understand that persecution need not be in an alien land. Persecution need not be in a missionary land. In our own setting, in our own situation. That's why Jesus says, father will betray the child, child will betray the father, brother against sister, sister against brother, and parents against children, children against parents. So there will be conflict in our own families where the Christian values or the values of Christ are held strongly in our heart. So we will be persecuted. No matter who says what, maybe in our own communities, in our organizations, in our parish too, there will be people who will criticize and who will go against the principles of Christ himself. But then we have to stand our ground. Jesus himself will defend us. And we will be stronger when we endure all these kinds of persecutions in our daily lives. This is a strong, assuring gospel today for us to meditate on it, reflect on it, and find out how it can be applied to our own life. We have to find out the situation in which we live. It could be a difficult and tough situation in our own family. It could be a difficult and tough situation in our own society, in our neighborhood, in the place of work, or in our organization, wherever it may be. But then if we can testify to the truth of Christ, to the message of Christ, and to Jesus' kingdom that he preached, we all will know that great will be our reward. God bless you.